Hi, and welcome to day 27. Day 27 of Quiltmas. I need my helper back. I lose all sense of time and days between Christmas and New Year's Day. Anyway, I'm really glad you're here, whatever day it is. I was asked during the Ask Me Anything, how does one build a stash without project intention? It's a great question, and it applies to more than just new quilters. Perhaps you're looking to refresh your stash or to begin working outside of kits or bundles. It also gives me an opportunity to tie into a different kind of box opening today. So let's get on with the show. Whenever people ask me how much I buy of a fabric that I like, my answer is always the same. I always buy fat quarters. Why? I work with scraps and a scrappy mindset, and I almost never buy yardage. I never have, really. At first, it wasn't aligned with my budget, and now it's just become the way I work. Plus, there's so much fun to buy. Cute little packets of color and print. Oh my goodness, it's like potato chips. It's also big enough to do something with and small enough to force me to be creative and combine colors and prints in unusual ways. If I need 1.5 yards of my main color, how much more interesting is it if my main color is 6 different prints? They're also relatively affordable, and it's easy to buy 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 at a time. And they're also non-committal. You can buy a fat quarter of that one wild print that you have no idea what to do with yet, but it just makes you happy. Plus, like I said, they're just fun to buy and they're easy to store. You know, they come pre-folded. Now, as for what to buy, what prints, what colors, that sort of thing, buy what you like. Seriously, buy what you like. Don't worry about coordinating or variety. Just buy what you like. If you love earth tones, buy earth tones. If you hate red, well, you're wrong. But, don't buy red. Buy what you like. Each of us, whether you know it or not, have an innate sense of color and style preference. What you like, what you don't, without any conscious thought, you will gravitate toward a range of colors and patterns that appeal to you. And they'll likely all look good together. This process, this method gives you a starting base to work from. And you can fill in any gaps or connect the dots as you go. Like neutrals. A few years ago, I realized I had all these amazing colors, but I had very few neutrals or low volume neutrals because they're not fun to buy. So I set about filling that gap in my stash. Or when you pull colors for your quilt and you have a good starting place, but you realize you need more X, Y, or Z for accents, you pick that up as you need it. I like to shop in this random way because I prefer when my fabrics and colors work together but don't necessarily match. Now, if you have local quilt shops in your area, this is easy to do. But what happens when you don't have local shops? How do you buy assorted random fat quarters online? Most online retailers offer fat quarter bundles by collection, but those are expensive and not really what I'm getting at. Several retailers offer clubs or subscriptions assorted by color or theme, like batiks or solids, low volumes. And those can be a ton of fun and really useful if you're trying to fill a gap, like I was with those neutrals. But it's still not really what I'm getting at as far as randomness and variety. Enter Sewers Club. Sewers Club is a subscription box that works a little differently, in the best sort of way. Sewers Club was kind enough to send me their stash builder box to explore the program. There's a link and a coupon code down below if you're interested after I explain how it works, how they're different, and why I like it. By now, you guys know I am picky about a box. I am not a fan of random things coming into my space that I then have to find a use for, find a place to store, or find someone to give it to. It's not my thing, so I generally don't do subscription boxes. They aren't worth it for me. Sewers Club approached me and asked if I'd like to receive a box and share it on my channel. I emailed back and forth a few times to make sure they were okay with an honest review, and they assured me they want nothing less. So here we are, and I have a box. A little bit about their company. I have notes. In their words, Sewers Club is a small family-run business that specializes in sewing-related subscription boxes. Our goal is to bring sewing into the 21st century with a fun and modern twist. We strive to create an online club where people can learn and share their love of sewing with people they would not usually meet. And I think that's fantastic. Sewers Club has two main boxes they offer, a project box, which looks really cool, but y'all know that's not my jam, and a stash builder box, which is what I have here. Their stash builder box has options. You can choose the number of fat quarters or half yards that you want to receive. But what I love, and the reason I said yes, is that you get to customize your box. You fill out a form that asks what you want. I don't need solids and blenders, so now I opted for the fun things. What colors you prefer. Notice blue is unchecked. And the very best part, and the clincher for me, what you never want in your box. Have I mentioned that metallics are not my fave? So I filled out the form and they sent me a box. Now let's take a look at what I got and see how it's presented. Okay, what I have is the Sewers Club Stash Builder 15 fat quarter box. It's $35.96. Yes, $35.96 monthly, which is approximately $2.40 per fat quarter. And this is how it comes. It's so cute. And then this, look, that's handwritten on there to tell me what each one of these fabrics is. Alright, so let's just go through them. This one, oh my gosh. It's called Cat's Pajamas. This one is called Far and Wide. Look how beautiful. This one may blow out my camera. It's called, no. This is called White Feline Faces, and the line is Cat's Pajamas. This is called Yellow Floral, and the line is Far and Wide. This is called Sun Glow. Oh, it's not going to blow out my camera too bad. And the line is Sweet Tunes. This one is called Packed Floral Pink. Oh my goodness. And the line is Bloom On. This one is Multi Pom Pom Dahlias. And the line is Happiness Red Multi Pom Pom Dahlias. This one's called Lipstick Red. Oh, of course I'm going to love it. That's from that Sweet Tunes line, the same, and it's a batik, the same as this yellow and white. This one is called Scarlet Jimmies. In the South we call them sprinkles, but I know other places they call them jimmies. And it's from the line Mix Master Mashup. This is another batik. It's just called Dark Red, from the line Deck the Halls. Am I still in frame? Yes. Let me slide these down. This one is another batik from that Sweet Tunes line, and it's called Pink Punch. Another from the Sweet Tunes line. I love that they're all a different batik print. This one's called Amethyst. This is called Violet Pansy. Pansies were my wedding flowers. It's from the line Handpicked. Oh my gosh, this has frogs. It's called Mint Frogs. How cute is he? Sorry, Amy Nunmaker. I know, it's frogs. Don't look. It's called Pond Tails. This one is called Mint Rosebuds. There, most of those froggies are covered up now, Ames. Mint Rosebuds by Local Honey. The line is Local Honey. This one is called Pear, and it's from that same Deck the Halls line as this red Christmas batik. That's a really pretty green, unusual green. Oh, I do have a solid. I must have checked solids. This one is Kiwi by Colorworks. I love it. I love it all. And there's the card with the information. I am thrilled with what I received. No blue, no metallic, not necessarily things that I would automatically pick up, but all fun and useful, and this will bring variety to my stash and keep things interesting. Also, the people at Sewers Club, they couldn't be nicer. Their project boxes are also lovely. I'm just not a project box girl, but if you are, definitely check those out as well. There are links below and a code for 30% off your first stash builder box and a code for 30% off your first project box. If this is something that fits your style, your interest, and your budget, please feel no pressure or obligation. I think it's a cool program if you have the budget and if you're looking to build or refresh your stash. So I like this box and I think it's cool. But box or not, my answer about building a stash remains the same. Fat quarters, buy what you like, start from there and fill in as you need to. Buy what you like and use it. Don't worry about missing anything or needing to buy bundles of fabric, which frankly might have a bunch of pieces you don't like included. My point of view is this: fabric is not a collectible, it's a resource. There's going to be more fabric all the time. Your tastes are going to change and evolve. Buy what you like. Buy what you can afford and have room to store and use it. Most of all, have fun making quilts with your color sense and style. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with me here on Quiltmas Day 27. Thank you, Sewers Club, for the opportunity to share your programs. I cannot wait to use that kitty cat fabric if Anna doesn't steal it first. Leave me a comment below telling me how much you buy when you find a fabric you like. I'm very curious how everyone builds their stash. Remember to enter on the 1224 video linked here and there. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember that you make the world more beautiful just by being in it. I'm Amy, and I'll see you next time.